mo ang 7-day challenge.
Nag-exercise ka together with your bunch.
At pagtingin mo sa weighing scale, walang nagbago. In this case, you will start not to trust the process.
Not to trust yourself.
And you forget the goal of losing weight. Forever! Hold on. Did you know that there's a lot of different results that you can get from exercising aside from hitting your target weight? And that is why in this video, we will discuss what are these results that most of us are neglecting.
And how will you be able to lose weight even without focusing on it?
Alam niyo ba that we're exercising for 7 weeks na, consistently every day. And believe it or not, hindi namin tinitimbang yung sarili namin. Kami tumitingin sa weighing scale. Hindi talaga namin tinitignan yung aming weight.
Ako din, ever since, for so many years, nag-exercise ako. Si Rose kasi sabi niya, 6-7 weeks na siya eh. Ako kasi nag-start ako before, pero on and off. Pero itong week na nakakasama ako sa bunch, siya talaga super consistent. Ako may mga times na hindi, kasi may work din, may kailangan gawin and all.
Pagka napapag-usapan natin yung, hindi nyo matinitignan yung sarili nyo sa weighing scale. So, anong goal nyo? Diba? Normally, ganun yung tatanungin ng mga tao. And if you watch our previous video, malalaman nyo kung ano yung ultimate goal na sinabi ko doon. Susunod na lang yung magkakamuscle ka, kung nag-weights ka, bababa yung timbang mo, mawawala yung fats mo. And that's really good results.
Nagulat din kasi kami na since may mga iba na kaming members na nakakausap na nag-exercise. Nakakatawa kasi even if they're not losing weight, they're sharing something good out of working out for the past 7 weeks.
Ito yung surprising doon, coach. Kasi kahit ako parang pag binabalikan ko, oo nga no.
Because of that pantuhan, doon namin na-realize na, oo nga, this is very important. That's why we're sharing it to you.
One of these neglected results is yung ako personally, tayo, nahihirapan kaming gumising talaga.
Ng maaga.
It's been our challenge for 3 years. Sobra. Kasi nocturnal, tapos yun nga, hindi naman kami nag-exercise. Ako hindi ako nag-exercise talaga. Si coach, nag-exercise yan eh. I'm seeing exercise kasi as ang hirap. But when we started doing exercise, that's the time na nagigising na kami ng maaga. And parang,
especially nung meron kaming naging part ng team namin or ng bunch.
Nung bunch namin, yes.
Since the first thing, ang na-create was, nagising kami ng maaga. And then, na-develop din yung sense of accountability namin.
Aside from paggising ng maaga, ito yung maganda pa. Pagka-alarm ng phone mo, papatayin mo lang talaga yung alarm, babangon ka na.
Yes.
Imagine
pagkatapos, pagka-alarm, kailangan gumising ka na o bumangon. Kasi alam mo, meron pang ibang tao na naghihintay sa amin for the workout. Hindi na namin nagagamit agad yung cellphone namin. Basta set aside na siya. Kung nahawakan man namin siya, it's just to set the alarm para pa rin sa workout.
Yes. Kasi normally, di ba, pagka-alarm ng cellphone natin, what we're doing is we're gonna grab it, tapos gagamitin natin, tapos unconsciously, nauubos na yung oras natin.
Hindi mo na malaya, lumipas na yung 30 minutes.
Pero dito kasi, dahil nabuo nga yung sense of accountability namin sa isa't isa, we're making sure na we will, prep immediately kasi, may oras tayo, mag-start tayo ng ganito. So, na-prompt kami na gawin yun.
And after naman namin mag-workout, ang isa na naman, syempre, nag-workout ka, magugutom ka.
Yes.
Dahil alam mo na nag-workout ka, nag-effort ka, usually yung iba kakain ng sinangag, yung gano'n. Pero kami, syempre, pag sinangag medyo oily, maghahanap kami talaga ng alternative na kahit papano is healthy.
Yes.
At first, mahirap yon. Sa umpisa lang naman lahat lagi mahirap. So, una, prutas-prutas, and then, may nabasa si Rose.
Dati kasi, kapag kagising pa lang, sarap mag-sip ng kape. Di ba? Kasi buhay na buhay agad yung dugo mo. Ang nabasa ko is, kailangan daw magkape ka 2 hours from waking up. Doon ka palang magkakape. Kasi, pag kagising mo pala sa umaga, yung cortisol level mo ang taas. So, yung cortisol level kasi, coach, is stress hormones, di ba? So, kung mapapansin nyo, mga kanosi, pagkainom mo ng kape, talagang wow, grabe energy mo. Nagkakaroon ng spike dun sa cortisol mo.
Okay.
Hindi lang naman kami sobrang super healthy naman yung kinakain every morning, coach. Kumakain pa rin naman kami ng rice. Hindi nga lang ganun kadami. Yung parang naka-only rice. Hindi pa naman kami no rice. Low rice. That's all I can say. Low rice pa lang kami. Pinipili na talaga namin yung mga kakainin namin.
Yeah. Like, another example, may alternative na kami for chips. Diba? Nakaka-guilty din pag kumakain ka ng
lalo
chips.
Na pagkagabi.
Halimbawa, yung isa ko nabasa na, sabi niya yung 10 pieces daw will have this much of calories. Ang alternative namin is nuts. Kahit papano, yung nuts and then some bread. Kung gusto mo talaga, try mo pa rin mag-chip. Like yung isang bag ng VCAT na malaki. Siguro mga 5 days to 7 days namin yung mga consume. Yung patikim-tikim lang talaga as in. So before, nanonotice ko, kapag napapansin napansin ko, notice ang ate. Napansin ko, kakain ako ng chips pag nanood ng movie ng mga around 9, 8, 10 p.m. Napansin ko, every morning pagising ko, parang ang dry nung lalamunan ko. Tapos, yellowish yung wiwin ko. Sabi ko, ay, stop ko nga to. Nung in-stop ko yung ganun, naku, ang laki ng difference talaga. Hindi na dry yung throat ko. And also, okay din yung clear din yung wiwi ko. I find it healthier kasi nisip ko, nga, nung papagtrabahuin ko pa yung liver and kidney ko habang natutulog ako.
Nasabi mo yung natutuyo yung lalamunan. Dati kasi talaga napapatanong ako, bakit natutuyo yung lalamunan ko? Tapos ito pa yung matindi, bago kami matulog. Kakain pa talaga kami.
Ang heavy meal.
Heavy meal pa.
Hindi kasi nasanay nga tayo dun sa previous na setup natin.
Kakain talaga kami, tapos ako matindi, nagkakape. Nagkakape talaga ako bago matulog. Normally, nakakatulog naman ako agad. Wala akong problema sa pagtulog sa gabi. Ang problema, nagigising ako in the middle of the night. Pagkagising ko, ang dami pumapasok sa isip ko na parang nakakapanik. So, ang taas lahat agad ng stress level ko paggising na paggising ko pa lang. Isa sa mga results talaga na nakita ko at benefits ng ginagawa nating exercise ngayon, coach, is yung naiwasan ko talaga magkape sa gabi. Tapos ang alternative ko is yung peppermint at saka lemon na tsaa. Sobra palang maganda yun sa katawan. Sinire-refresh yung body mo. Mag-cool down siya habang tutulog. Believe it or not, pagising ko, wala talaga akong worry. I'm excited to wake up kasi alam ko na ang gagawin ko next, mag-exercise ako ngayon. Unlike before talaga, grabe, ang dami mong maiisip pagising mo. Struggle ko rin talaga yung bowel movement ko. Irregular talaga siya. Feeling ko sometimes constipated ako. Kahit naman umiinom ako ng water, hindi ko maintindihan bakit.
But since we started the workout,
minsan isa, dalawa, gano'n. Walang sapilitan, wala akong iniinom, walang laxatives.
Napansin ko rin yun, pag less rice ka, siguro dahil hindi nagtatrabaho ng bongga yung digestive system natin, hindi masyado napagtrabaho, mas naging efficient siya to
eliminate waste, mag-process.
So, mas maraming mag-eliminate yung waste ng mangyayari. Which is good. Kasi ang effect nun, you feel lighter and better.
Oh, that's right. Talagang yun yung isa sa pinaka gusto ko na nararanasan ko ngayon as one of the results and benefits of exercising. Dati kasi talagang pagising mo, may masakit sa'yo. Parang, ano ba to? Sign of aging na ba to? Parang ganon. Pero when I started exercising, sobrang gaan ng feeling, sobrang gaan ng pakiramdam. Nawala yung sakit-sakit ng likod ko, even my shoulder blade. Alam ni Coach yan, palagi ko yung inaangal, yung batok ko and whatnot. Ngayon ang gaan. And I'm 40. Alam nang marami yan. 40 na ako. But at the end of the day, yung kilos ko kasi is not 40.
Yeah.
Tsaka
kaya pa namin maghabulan.
Kaya pa namin magsabunutan.
So, yun. That's why sinabi namin dun sa program namin dun sa 7-day challenge na it's great in 8.
Yes.
Kasi 8-minute workout and you're gonna feel good and look great talaga after your exercise. And then another, yung isang member ng bunch namin, isa sa pinakamagandang naging effect sa kanya is hindi na siya nagka-crave ng sobrang sweets like donuts, hindi na siya masyadong
She's eating healthy food.
And one good thing is hindi na rin siya to throw up.
Yeah.
Which is something na struggle niya for so many years.
Yeah.
After 2 weeks of working out, tsaka niya na-realize na she's no longer throwing up. And then it's going on for more than 5 weeks na kasi running 8 weeks na kami. Those are the good things na nagiging good effect nung pag-workout namin together.
Mas lalo na ngayon, actually kahit ako nagugulat ako sa sarili ko that I can stop the cravings. Napansin mo, minsan sabi, hindi mo, ayaw mo talagang kumain na, di ba, ginagalan mo ako. And then, yun nga, nakahanap kasi ng alternative na parang pagka minsan gusto mong umuya ng maalat. Ang ginagawa ko, naghihiwa talaga ako ng cucumber.
Sabi nga ni Derek, ang kinakain daw, iniwasan daw niya lahat ng roti. Charon, buchiron, toron.
Pero wag lechon.
Anong doon yun?
Yes, hindi naman sobra na hindi na kumakain minsan ng may fats or fatty food. Meron pa rin naman. Pagka napapagkwentuhan namin yung mga results na nakukuha namin when we started na mag-exercise is yung kapag lumalabas kasi kami ni Coach, syempre hindi maiiwasan na magutom. So normally, magayaya talaga kami na, mag-drive-thru tayo sa ganito. Ang sarap kaya kumain ng french fries at saka ng fruit.
French fries, like root beer fruit.
Sarap.
Not anymore now. Because alam mo yung effort mo na pagising ng umaga, mag-exercise, and all. Those things that you have to take into consideration.
It's not good. This doesn't serve me. So ito yung mga sinasabi namin sa sarili namin kapag para hindi maiwasan namin. And it works. Kaya ginagawa namin para makakain na lang kami ng snack. Uwi na lang kami. Gagawa na lang kami ng snack.
Yeah, homemade. Less MSG.
Yes.
And then less oily din.
Yes.
Tapos ikaw pa nag-prepare.
That's right. Yun nga, natuto na rin kaming bumili at kumain ng prutas. Ginagawa talaga naming alternative yung fruits at saka yung cucumber, minsan, apple. Siyempre sa tanghali, lalo na pagka may ginagawa kami, especially me, while I'm editing, minsan gusto ko may kinakain. And yung slices ng apple, nakakatulong kaysa kumain ako ng chips. Everyday pagkagising pa lang natin, ang iniisip agad natin is yung mga task na kailangan natin tapusin the whole day.
personally?
Personally, ako, immediately, pagka-alarm ng phone ko, kailangan, tutayo agad ako, kailangan mag-shower, kailangan ko tapusin to.
Same thing, ganun din sa akin. Ano yung mga dapat kong gawin, ano dapat kong unahin, ano dapat kong tapusin. And even, siguro yung mga mom na nanonood sa atin, ang unang iniisip agad, ano yung ihanda nilang pagkain sa pamilya nila. It's all about their family. It's all about others.
Yes. And hindi po yun masama, yung maglilinis ka ng bahay and whatnot. That's okay. It's just that sometimes we feel that parang nakakapagod na. And then, we've realized that when we started exercising, that's the time na, kaya pala ganito na yung feeling ko. Parang hindi ako napapagod sa day-to-day life ko or routine ko. It's because nabibigyan ko na ng time yung sarili ko. And exercising for us, magkaroon ng time sa sarili is already a result as an achievement.
And it's about honoring yourself by giving yourself time to do the things that are important for your body, for your mental, and for your physical health.
Sinasabi rin natin na we cannot give what we don't have. So how can you provide that time if you're not giving it to yourself?
So it's more of energizing yourself first.
Yes.
So that you can have more to give for the rest of the day.
That's right. So does this mean that we have to neglect or forget na yung target goal of losing weight?
Syempre hindi. Gaya nga nasabi namin kanina, hindi kami tumitingin sa timbangan. Even yung mga members namin ng bunch, hindi din sila tumitingin sa
weighing
scale. Hindi kami nag-check. Ako for so many years, hindi ako nag-check. Malalaman ko na lang that I'm losing weight because lumuluwag yung blouse ko, yung shirt ko, and pants ko.
If you can still remember mga kanosis, sinabi ko din doon sa previous video natin na in order for us to achieve that ultimate goal, because I believe yung losing weight or hitting our target weight is one of our ultimate goals. Pero kapag kasi yun yung tinitignan mo, malulula ka eh. Yung parang mahihirapan ka na ma-achieve yun kasi it's a big number.
Kasi minsan yung pagtingin mo ng pagtingin sa weighing scale, tapos hindi naman, alam mo yung feeling mo hindi nababawasan. Especially kung yung weight mo is, you're just 5 pounds above your regular weight para sa height mo and all. Masyadong matagal talaga yung yung effect nun. Pero hindi mo namamalayan, meron siyang effect sa body mo, sa looks mo, sa mood mo, and all that.
Yun yung sinasabi namin kanina ng mga neglected results that we are actually celebrating and sharing to everyone. And in order for us to achieve that ultimate goals na meron tayo, whatever it is, kaya it is losing weight, kaya it is building muscles, those are ultimate goal eh. Ako, ang ultimate goal ko really is to be healthy. Talagang be consistent in exercising kasi gusto ko pa makasama na matagal yung family ko and magawa yung gusto kong gawin.
Yes. So, we want to avoid yung magkakaroon ng maintenance or going to the clinic most of the time, ang gano'n.
Pero yung at the age of especially 40s, alam mo naman yan, Coach, there are people, may mga kilala tayo na nagkakasakit na at this age.
Yes.
Diba?
Na-ER na.
May maintenance na, may mga binababad na sa dila. And those are the things that we wanted to prevent. Kaya, as much as possible, habang kaya pa, exercise pa, diba?
Gaya ng sabi mo, prevent. Prevention is better than cure.
In order for us to achieve that ultimate goal, lahat ng sinabi namin sa inyo kanina ng mga results na neglect natin when we are exercising, those are small incremental goals.
Yes.
Para sa akin, yung makagising ng maaga, that is one of the small goals na gustong-gusto kong makamit noon pa. And just because I'm exercising at gusto ko maging healthy ako, na-achieve ko yun through that small incremental goals.
May psychological effect kasi kapag ang sinasabi mo sa sarili mo or nakikita mo indirect results nung pag-workout. So, in a way, you are tricking your brain na, oo, I'm working out and then, ito yung nakukuha ko. Kaysa sa, oo, I'm working out kaso wala akong nababawas na weight. It's gonna drag you down.
Yes.
While, I'm not losing weight, but I'm not throwing up anymore.
These are the things that I'm getting.
I feel lighter, I feel better, I feel less stressed. In short, pag nag-workout ka kasi, you're getting happy hormones. You're creating happy hormones.
That's right. Kaya namin sinasabi na when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Kung titignan mo lang talaga yung number ng weight mo at hindi mo na-achieve, mawawalan ka talaga ng gana.
But if you're looking at the results nung pag-workout mo, mas gaganahan ka kasi hindi mo nakikitang wala, nakikita mo meron.
Kahit naman di ba sa life, when we are actually grateful doon sa meron rather than doon sa hindi natin nakikita, mas nagiging masaya tayo.
Yes. So instead of focusing on just losing weight, focus on the other good things na makukuha mo out of working out. And it's definitely not just 1, 2, 3. It's more than that.
Ito lagi nating sinasabi to, especially when we are coaching people, diba? Rather than you looking at the numbers, which is the target weight, look at your behaviors first. Baka naman kasi kaya hindi mo talaga na-achieve, it's because your behaviors in targeting the target weight, hindi rin sumasabay. In other words, baka naman nagka-crash diet ka.
Oo nga.
Diba? Kasi pag nagka-crash diet ka, honestly, pag hindi ka kumain ng whole day, let's say, pagdating ng gabi, crave ka na.
Totoo.
Kakain ka ng kakain, kung ano-ano pa. And those are the things unhealthy. Trust me, kasi we've been there. year, nag-gain talaga ako ng weight sobra. Kapag kasi nagka-crash diet tayo, wala tayong energy, meron tayong brain fog, tapos ang moody natin, stress. Before you look at the numbers, always assess and evaluate your behaviors muna. Yung pagiging masaya sa mga neglected results na to, these are actually behaviors that will change the way you look at things.
Yes. At kapag umabot sa point talaga na tamad ka mag-exercise,
Which happens.
Diba? Try nyo yung mag-exercise kayo habang naliligo. Isa na sample.
Sana sinama natin sa 70 challenge.
Hindi. Pero I did that. Pero di ba nagbababad naman tayo ng conditioner sa buhok natin and all. So while waiting, I do the sumo squat. That's the exercise I do to get rid of my inner thigh fats. And it has worked. That's why, there was a time na for so many months, hindi ako nakapag-workout. Pero I was very consistent doing that for 2 years na. And it has helped me. Try nyo lang.
Ito yung sinasabi na, do not work hard, but work smart. Yung parang making use of her time kahit nasa banyo siya.
Yun yung sinasabi namin na small incremental goals.
Yes.
Maliit lang yan, pero kung araw-araw mong gagawin, meron talaga siyang impact.
Meron yung compounding interest,
Yes.
kumbaga. Only means to show that wala tayong rason para hindi mag-exercise. There's a lot of ways. Sabi nga, di ba,
Yes.
kapag ka gusto, may paraan. Pag ayaw,
may dahilan.
maraming dahilan. Ang key lang naman in order for us to succeed sa ating mga health goal, yung ating target weight, kung gusto mo magkaroon ng magandang muscles and whatnot, at maging healthy forever, is really not to give up. And even if we're not getting the results that we wanted yet, nakikita naman natin yung mga ibang results. So, yun talaga yung key. Don't give up and be grateful kung ano yung nakukuha mo. Kailangan tignan mo talaga yung mga gandang bagay and do not compare yourself to others. Magkakaiba tayo ng BMI.
At saka, yun, magkaroon kayo ng someone to partner with para sa accountability.
Yes, and it is also important for us to at least track or journal your progress para pag binabalikan mo, pwede rin kasi yun na isa sa mga magagandang results na tignan mo.
Yes.
Diba? Na, ay, ganito pala ako nag-start. Ang exercise ko lang 8 minutes. Ngayon, nagti-30 minutes na ako. O, mga ganon, diba? Are you still having a hard time exercising? If yes, be open and be honest to yourself. What are those things na sa tingin nyo nagpapastop sa inyo mag-exercise? Because from those things or those behaviors, we might be able to answer or at least help you because of the experiences that we had. Again, hindi ako exercise guru, hindi ako gym instructor. It's just so happened that I've experienced a lot of positive benefits when it comes to exercising. And that is why we're sharing this to you kasi baka kayo rin di makuha at makita niyo yung magandang benefit na nakukuha ko ngayon at isa sa mga reason kung bakit ganito ako kasaya, ganito ako ka-light. Magaan talaga and on a daily basis, walang masakit and whatnot. Kung ayaw mong lumaklak ng omega 50% oil, you may want to start exercising. But let us know, ano ba yung mga bagay na nagpapastop sa'yo at nagpapahirap sa'yo? Bakit hindi ka mapag-exercise? Alright?
Ayan mga kanosi, I hope you were able to get something from this video and sana na-inspire namin kayo. Please, if you have questions, comment them on the comment section below.
Yes, and together we will be able to work things out. Kasi pwede kami matuto sa inyo at pwede rin kayo matuto sa amin. Till next time, bye!